Hi class, today we're going to be talking about drawing conclusions, like making inferences. So a conclusion is a judgment or decision about a character, setting, or event. Readers draw conclusions as they read to help them understand the story. Even though drawing conclusion and making inferences are similar, they are not the same. Often readers draw a conclusion from what additional information they gather or they infer. So, drawing conclusions happens after the inferences. After you put all the facts together, what conclusion can you draw? Okay, so here's some practice. We're going to review the picture. What may have caused the tree to fall on the car? What do you think may have happened? Do you think anyone was hurt? How do you think the people feel who live in the house? What time of year might it be? Is it in the city, suburbs, or the country? When you answer each of the questions, you are drawing conclusions. So, when we're looking at the picture, we'll go ahead and look at the picture and what conclusions can you draw? If you need to pause the video, go ahead and pause the video. Okay, welcome back. So what conclusions can you draw from the picture? All right, so the information that can be combined to draw the conclusion: facts, there is a tree on the car roof. Other houses nearby, no people can be seen. Prior knowledge: wind, storms, and lightning can knock over trees. Storms usually happen in the spring and summer. Some people are scared of storms. And other, car does not seem to be hurt too badly. Part of the tree is knocked over. So I kind of see that the tree has landed on top of the car. If you look really deeply in here, it kind of like it's split because it looks like it's an old tree. It's the suburbs because it doesn't look like a big city, right? So everything that I'm looking at right now is I'm drawing a conclusion. So you're going to use all of the knowledge that you find in the story plus your background knowledge or your schema to be able to draw a final conclusion. So moving on. So we're going to combine all of the information to answer the question on the last slide. The tree fell on the car most likely during a storm and not a tornado because there seems to be no damage to the home or really other areas around it. Since the car is not badly damaged and sitting in a driveway, no one may have been hurt. So it seems like everybody was probably out of the car and in the house already. The people may have been scared, right? Because that is a big tree on their car. It might be spring or fall because there are no leaves on the tree. Finally, it may be in the suburbs because a house is nearby, plus there is a sidewalk, and you don't see big old skyscrapers. And in the country, there's not a lot of houses nearby. So we can draw the conclusion that they are in the suburbs. Okay? So guided practice, we're going to go ahead and read this passage, and after we are done reading the passage, we got some questions, drawing conclusion questions that we need to answer. So, the hawksbill sea turtles, they are critically endangered. There are 7 species of sea turtles in the world, and 6 of them are classified as endangered. 3 species are said to be critically endangered, and the hawksbill sea turtle is one of those species. Sea turtles are endangered because of human activity. If humans choose not to take steps to protect these critically endangered animals, they will soon be extinct. Every 2 to 5 years, female hawksbill sea turtles return to the area where they were born to mate. They leave the sea and choose an area on the beach to lay their eggs. They dig a pit in the sand, fill it with about 130 eggs, cover it, and then retreat to the sea. The eggs are now on their own. After about 60 days, the eggs hatch. The most dangerous time of the hawksbill's life is now. The hatchlings must travel to the sea before they are devoured by predators. Crabs and seagulls prey on these hatchlings. How do they know where to go? Sea turtles are attracted to light. Before electricity was invented, the brightest light was the moonlight reflecting on the sea. Therefore, the hatchlings would simply follow the light and end up in the sea. Unfortunately, things are not as simple anymore. Beaches have become popular places filled with houses, hotels, and condominiums. Even at nighttime, shorelines are well lit. If the lights are on, the hatchlings become confused and wander inward or inland towards the bright lights. As a result, many die before they can find the ocean. Humans must do something to help the sea turtles. One solution is to turn off the lights on beaches where sea turtles nest. Another solution is to use turtle-safe lighting on the beach. These red lights emit less visible light and therefore do not confuse the hatchlings. Executing either of these simple actions could improve the likelihood of survival for hawksbill sea turtles. Okay, so I want you guys to look at this passage. It's nonfiction, obviously, and we are looking for drawing conclusions. So let's find out what the question is. From the passage, what conclusion can you draw about the most dangerous time in a hawksbill's life? Okay, so what is the most dangerous time in the hawksbill's life? Okay, and then use the sentence frame from the passage. We know that. So here, go ahead and pause the video. I want you to re-look at the passage in the slides. And I want you to take a screenshot, use the markup tool to highlight your textual evidence, and then take a screenshot of this screen, and then I want you to write your answer here. Okay, go ahead and pause the video while you do that. All right, welcome back. All right, so if you wrote something along the lines of the hawksbill sea turtles' most dangerous time of life is when they are hatchlings and they are trying to find the ocean. They have to hurry up and scurry across the beach before the predators can eat them. And then you're going to cite textual evidence because in the text it stated that, and then you can write down your quote. Okay, so your turn. You're going to click on the links at the bottom of the Canvas assignment. You're going to read the 2 excerpts of the short stories in the PDF and use the markup tool to underline or highlight your textual evidence in the passage. Okay, so just like before, you're going to go to the Canvas assignment. This is the Canvas assignment that you should be able to see. And you're going to click for the slides. You're going to click the Launch External tool. You're going to authorize Google to open it up for you. And then it says Exit Ticket. This is the assignment I want you to turn in. Read the 2 excerpts of the short stories in the PDF worksheet below. It says click on the blue link. Use the markup tool to underline or highlight your textual evidence in the passage. Answer the questions and turn it into this assignment. It tells you click the Submit Assignment button, take pictures of today's work, and upload them into the assignment. Click the Submit a button. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and click on the blue link now. We read all the directions. I'm going to wait for it to open. Okay, so we have two passages. Oh, more than two passages. We have four passages today. And so you're going to be answering all four. Okay. So the Liberty Bell, you're going to read the passage. You're going to use the markup tool to highlight. So you're going to click on the highlight, mark up whatever your textual evidence is. Or you could even underline. Oh, kind of. So let's see, is there an undo button? Undo, undo. All right, so we got all sorts of things. Oh, here's a good underlining one. All right, so you can underline your text or you can highlight it. And I'm not saying that this is the right answer. Ooh, I'm doing this too much. Stop. All right, so and then I want you to use the text box to write your answer under here. Okay, so after reading the passage, what conclusions can be drawn about the Liberty Bell and its popularity? So you're going to find the textual evidence in the passage about the Liberty Bell and its popularity. Okay, and then you're going to write down why it is popular because, and then you're going to go back. I know this because in the text it's stated, and you're going to put in your quote. Okay, and then you can explain it. And you're going to do that for all four of these. You should have about good 3-4 sentences per answer. I would say about 2 to 3 good sentences could answer these. All right, so they're kind of like your race response questions. You're going to restate the question. The conclusion that I can draw about the Liberty Bell and its popularity is blah, 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 blah. Okay, I know this because in the text it stated blah, 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 blah. Therefore, I can draw the conclusion that the Liberty Bell was popular because of this, 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 and this. Okay, so that's kind of like what your answer should sort of look like in your own words. So if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. Okay, see you soon.